Okay, if you're done, kindly type your score on the chat box. So, okay, sulat lang po sa chat box. Minutes and 30 seconds, so almost 3 minutes more. Again, sa mga nakatapos na po, pakisulat po sa chat box ang inyong scores. So we have 3 out of 10. It's okay lang po kung mali. 3 out of 15 rather. Okay lang po kung mali. This is just pre-test. So Zid is 1. Okay lang po. Pearl is 7. Ayan is 8. Princess is 5. Carl is 5. Jan is 5. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So there are 2 more. 2 students more. So last 1 minute. So we started by 10:15. So we went at 11:15. So mag-extend po tayo ng konting oras. So we have Jester, that is 5. Angel, it is 4. So last 30 seconds and we will continue our lesson. So to those who are done, kindly copy the lesson title, Module 1, Approximating Measurement. So we are now 8 minutes. So, okay. So yung pretest po natin ngayon, okay lang po na mababa ang scores nyo dyan kasi nga po pretest pa, hindi pa po siya naturo. So yan po, possible po na yan po mga questions, yan po yung ile-lesson natin this morning. So let's continue our lesson by having this activity on approximating measurement. So kindly get your notebook. If you're done copying with the title, let's proceed now to the next activity. So the next activity, pakisulatan po ng title. We will have a game. This game is called the Scrambled Word Game. So it is a word game. Pakisulat ng title po ng game natin, Scrambled Word Game. Then write numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hanggang 9. Again, copy the title of our game, tapos 1 to 9 po yung numbers. And ganito po, alam niyo naman siguro kung ano ibig sabihin ng scrambled word game, di ba? Merong words, pero scrambled. So, babasahin ko muna yung clue. Tapos, pagtapos ko na babasahin ng clue, within 20 seconds, dapat masagutan nyo siya. So, let's begin. So, ready na? 1 to 9? Are you ready, class?
Ready.
Okay, let's start the game for number 1. So the word is this. Write your answer in your notebook, then the clue is this. It means to give a particular number to a particular characteristic of a person, an object, or a concept. When measurements are made, they are expressed quantitatively as numbers. So time start now. 20 seconds only. What word is that? No, you write your answer in your notebook. On your notebook, please. Huwag po i-reveal ang answer. You write your answer in your notebook. Okay, stop. We are now on item number 2. Again, you write your answer on your notebook. Do not post your answer. Next, the word is this. It is the term used for identifying the size of an object by the distance from end to end, or commonly referred to as the longest dimension of an object. It is the longest dimension of an object. Starts now. And 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next, number 3. The word is this. Refers to the amount of matter an object has a while. So, amount of matter, ibig sabihin ng amount of matter, gaano kabigat. So, ano yan siya? Start. Amount of matter is gaano kabigat. What is the word now? Okay, time's up. Next, number 4. It is the gravitational force acting on an object. Ibig sabihin, ano daw yung bigat pag merong gravity? Anong tawag nun? Starts now. It refers to the bigat. Bigat daw siya, pero may gravity. Ano tawag nun? And 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, next number. For a while, ha? Okay, next, number 5. Number 5, it is the amount of space an object occupies in a container. It is considered to be the capacity of the container. It starts with letter V. Start. Capacity daw ng container. Ano yan siya? Okay, time's up. Next, number 6. It is the ongoing and continuous sequence of events taking place in succession from past to the present to the future. Okay, stop. Next, number 7 was derived from the Latin word angulus, which means corner. It is a figure formed when two rays share a common endpoint called the vertex. Ano daw po ang tawag sa common endpoints na merong tinatawag ding vertex? Start. Start with letter A. The word starts with and begin with A. 9 seconds left. Time's up. Number 8 is the measure of the degree of hotness or coldness of an object or a substance. Paano daw i-measure ang hotness at coldness? Ano yan siya? Start now. Okay, time's up. Next, number 9, last item. We have, it is the ratio between two related quantities in different units. It starts with letter A, R. R pala. It starts with letter R. Start now. Okay, time. Okay, let us now reveal your answer. Please check it honestly. Check your own paper. Honestly, ha? Check on paper. What do you think is the answer for number 1?
Measure.
Measure.
Measure na ba? So, the answer for number 1 is measure. Length for number 2, mass, weight, volume, time, angle, temperature, and rate. Okay, on paper, 9/9 po yan. Then you write your scores on the chat box. Wow, perfect 9 from Ayan. Same with Chester and Carl. Very good. 8 for Zid. And John, 7 for Pearl. Princess is 8. John is 6. So, ano po yung 8? Ano po yung mali nyo? Anyone? Ano yung mali nyo? Yes, Sander?
Number 7 po.
Yung angle. Tabagay, mahirap naman yung talaga yung angle. Mahirap talaga siya. Kahit sa kabilang section, angle din po yung mali nila. So, let's have a lesson on that. So, balikan natin. So, in this time, you are now going to copy the definition. So, can you get your notebook? Copy the definition. When you say measure, it is pronounced as measure, parang may Z. It means to give a particular number to a particular characteristic or of a person or an object or a concept. Kapag yung isang bagay daw, binigyan mo siya ng definition pero in number na pagka-describe or pagka-define, ang tawag sa kanya is measure. Again, pag-describe mo ang isang tao, ang isang bagay na pag-describe mo sa kanya is in number, ang tawag sa kanya is measure. Example, he is 26 years old. So, i-describe mo siya in a number. And that is what you call measure. So, copy. Are you done?
Done na po.
Tapos na po ba? Okay. So, nakapin nyo na talaga ha. So, kahit hanggang dyan sa period lang, yan sa may concept na word, okay na po. So, my next question. Lahat ba ng measurement in numbers? Yes or no? Type on the chat box. Lahat ba ng measurement naka-numbers? Yes or no? From Chester, it's yes. From Pearl, it's no. Bakit nga ba yes? Bakit nga ba no? So, lahat po ng measure, naka-number. Gispell siya ng complete word. For example, 30. Gispelling mo siya ng 30 talaga. Gispell out mo siya. It is still a number. And lahat po ng number is, ay lahat po ng measure, naka-number. And you call that one as quantitatively as numbers. Tulad ng nakasulat dyan. Quantitatively as numbers. Okay, next. Number 2, that is the length. When you say length, L-E-N-G-T-H, it is the term used for identifying the size of an object by the distance from end to end, or commonly referred to as the longest dimension of an object. Okay, pag nagsukat po kayo, yung pinakamalawak or pinakamataas po na, pinakamalaki po na length, yun po yung ay pinakamalaki po na dimension or pinakalong, tawag po sa kanya length. And that is now number 2. Please copy the definition now. Okay, may I proceed? Pwede na po ba? Pwede na? Okay, I think pwede na kasi wala na pong sumasagot. Next, number 3. Mass, M-A-S-S. Pag sinabi mo pong mass, it refers to the amount of matter an object has a while. So, mass, kapag sinukat mo po ang weight o ang kabigat ng isang bagay na wala pong gravity, ang tawag po sa kanya is mass. M-A-S-S. Again, mass po dyan. Copy. Okay, let's proceed. Weight. W-E-I-G-H-T. Weight. So when you say weight, it is the gravitational force acting on an object. Kanina, mass. Gano'n siya kabigat na walang gravity. Ngayon naman, weight. Gano'n siya kabigat na merong gravity. So tulad dito sa Earth, merong gravity sa Earth. So weight po ang tawag. Kapag nasa space ka, ang tawag po mass. Kasi sa space po, 0 gravity or 0.1 gravity. Mababa lang po yung gravity. Unlike dito sa Earth, 6.09 po yung gravity natin. So meron pong weight dito. So please copy. Okay, next. Volume. Type po sa chat box kung ano yan siya ha. That is volume. Pag sinabi mo namang volume, it is the amount of space an object occupies. In a container, it is considered to be the capacity of the container. So, sa isang container po, capacity po ang tawag sa volume. So, ano po yung volume? Tulad nga ng sa prism, tulad ng nasa cube, yung laman po noon, ang tawag po doon is volume. Ilang space ang malagay doon sa 3D na object na yon. Cylinder, cone, yun po. Volume. Okay, are you done, class?
Done na po, sir.
Okay, let's proceed to number 6. Number 6 is time. Time. So, pag sinabi mong time or time, it is the ongoing and continuous sequence. Ano po yung sequence? Pagkakasunod-sunod. So, kung merong past, merong present, merong future. Ano po yung time? Yan po yung hour or hour, second, minutes, day, week, month, year, decades, century, and so on and so forth. Yan po yung time. Okay, may I proceed? Okay, next, number 7. That is angle. When you say angle, was derived from the Latin word angulus. Angulus, which means corner. It is figured or figure formed when two rays share a common endpoint called the vertex. Yung angle, usually it has the symbol degree. So 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 90 degrees, or right angle, straight angle or straight line, obtuse angle, acute angle, yun po yun siya. Yan po yung angle. Okay, copy. Okay, may I continue? Still writing? Okay, next. Number 8. Number 8 is temperature. If you are going to measure the hotness and coldness of a substance, then you are referring to temperature. Temperature or temperature. Nasa chat box po yung spelling. Temperature, temperature, or temperature. Kapag ginamesh na temperature, either of the three po siya. Pwede po siyang degrees Celsius, degrees Celsius, degrees Fahrenheit, and yung isang tinatawag natin na Kelvin. Kelvin po. Yan po yung mga temperature, degrees Celsius, degrees Fahrenheit, and K or Kelvin. Okay, let's proceed now to the last one, which is number 9. So number 9 naman po, yan po yung rate. Rate is the ratio between two related quantities in different units. From the word rate, ibig sabihin, gi-divide. So ang ratio is divide also. Kapag sinabi mong ratio, you're talking about division. So when you say rate is division ng dalawang objects na related. Example, narinig nyo na ba yung kilometers per hour? Kilometers per hour. Saan nyo yun siya makikita? Usually, pag tumatakbo kayo gamit ang sasakyan. So, marunong pala ako mag-drawing. So, kapag tumatakbo kayo gamit ang sasakyan, merong nakikita dong kilometers per hour. So, yan po yung tinatawag natin na rate. Itong per is ratio or divide. Kilometers divided by hour. Kaya siya rate kasi meron siyang ratio or division. So, ganun po. Kilometers per hour is a rate. So, let's proceed now. Are you done copying?
Yes.
Okay, next definition. Ito namang palm, handspan, at saka forearm length. Okay, palm. It's silent L, para siyang palm. So, palm, yung kamay ninyo, itry nyo sampal sa mukha nyo. Char lang. Yung kamay nyo, galing dito, sa dulo, papunta dito sa middle finger dulo. So, yan po yan sa yung palm. So, yan po yung palm. Yan po yung sukat ng palm. Galing dito sa dulo ng inyong kamay, papunta sa dulo ng middle finger. So, yan po yung palm. So, the width of one's hand excluding the thumb. Okay na? Next, handspan. Handspan or dangkal. The distance from the tip of the thumb to the tip of the finger, little finger. Galing daw dito sa thumb, ito yung thumb, hanggang sa dulo ng little finger. So, isa ka dangkal. So, if you could see on my video sa face ko, yung sa mukha ko po na video, isang po yung dangkal. Ganyan po. Para siyang Y, naka-Y ang inyong kamay. Okay, next, forearm length. Ang forearm length naman, galing sa siko, sa maitim na siko, papunta sa middle finger, yung dulo ng middle finger. Ito po. So, galing sa siko, papunta sa dulo ng middle finger. Forearm ang tawag niyan. Forearm length. Okay, copy the definition. Okay, ready na? Are you there for the next? Tapos na ba nagkopya? Okay, since wala na nagasalita, next ko na. So, ulitin ko ha ang palm or palm. Yan po yun siya yung kamay ninyo para kayong nagsampal ng tao. Yan po yun siya. Handspan, yung dangkal. Dulo ng thumb, dulo ng little finger. Forearm, galing sa siko, papuntang dulo ng middle finger. Class, are you still with me? Just type yes. Are you still with me? Princess Ayan is still there. Zid is still there. Matthew still there. Angel still there. Chester still there. John still there. Okay, medyo marami pa tayo. So, next. Isulat nyo sa inyong notebook. Performance task. So, merong palm, merong handspan, merong forearm. Yung envelope, kisukat ko siya. 6 na palm ang gamitin. Sa width, yung length, pag sinabi mong length, yun siya yung pinakamahaba. Nakuha. Kapag maikli, binaliktad nyo siya, nag-width ang length nyo, mali na yung sagot nyo. So, dapat yung pinakamahaba, yun siya yung length. Yung pinakamaliit, yun siya yung width. Nakuha. So, palm, handspan, and forearm. Gamitin ang palm, ang handspan, at saka ang forearm para ma-measure ang envelope. So, nasagot naman ang envelope. So, dyan na kayo sa window. Dyan rin kayo sa table. Dyan na rin kayo sa door. So, gamitin nyo ang window nyo dyan sa bahay nyo kahit isang bintana lang. Sukatin nyo ang length at saka width gamit ang palm, handspan, at saka forearm. Gamit naman ang table, sukatin din ng 3 beses. At door naman, 3 beses. So, habang nagasukat kayo, pwede kayong mag-selfie tapos isend nyo sa page natin kasama ng performance task mamaya. Okay, you start copying the performance task and answer it now. Start now. You are just given 8 minutes to that. Almost 7 minutes left.
Sir, ngayon po yan gawin, sir.
6 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Sino na po nakatapos, pwede na pong i-upload sa facebook.com/yumang2021 para ma-check ko po agad. Paki-type po sa chat box, done, if you are done. So, 8 seconds left. So, wala pa pong natatapos. Sige, extension, 2 minutes. Extension, 2 minutes. Last 1 minute. Okay, may nakatapos na ba, class? Hello, class? May nakatapos na? Okay, wait lang daw po. Sige, extension 2 minutes. Extended tayo ng 15 minutes, ha? Kasi na-late tayo pumasok. Chester is done. So, Chester, interview na tayo, interview. So, paano mo gisukat yung window?
Gamit yung palm ko, sir.
Palm? Sige daw, ilan yung sa'yo? Yung sa palm mo, sa window lang muna. Sa length?
3,
3, tapos sa width?
4.
4. Okay. Nakita nyo, yung length niya is 3, yung width niya is 4. So, baliktad. Kasi nga length, dapat mas malaki ang length. Dapat yung 4 yung length, tapos yung 3 yung width. Nakuha nyo, class? So, baliktarin mo yung sagot mo. Kung ano yung malaki, yun yung length. Kung ano yung maliit, yun yung width. Nakuha? So,
Opo.
para perfect. Sige, go. Palitan nyo ang sagot nyo kung nabaliktad.
Sa forearm, sir, pabalik na rin din.
Kung mas malaki, nyari, ang forearm, 1. Tapos ang length, ang width is 1.5. So, baliktarin mo siya kasi mas malaki man si 1.5. Kung malaki yung
sir.
mas malaki lang siya, doon lang ibaliktad. Pero kung hindi na malaki, for example, ang forearm mo 2, ang width mo 1, so hindi na siya kailangan ibaliktad kasi yung length mo mas malaki. Dapat always ang length ang malaki. Always maliit ang width. Ganon yung tandaan nyo. Balikin ko ha. Always dapat malaki si length kaysa kay width. So you type done if you're done. Sa mga natapos po, pakipicture po. Ha?
Send ko po ulit.
Send mo ulit. Sa mga natapos na, pakisend sa page natin, Yumang 2021. Kasama na yung selfie na nagsukat kayo. So, antayin ko po hanggang 11:15. Ngayon po i-send para ma-checkan ko po agad kung tama or mali. Okay, sa may mga cellphone po, paki-download po ito na app. I-type ko sa chat box. Kahoot. Kung laptop or computer naman ang gamit, no need i-download. Mag-send lang ako ng link sa inyo. Pero sa cellphone, kailangan po i-download itong Kahoot na app. Kasi mag-games po tayo dyan. Okay, this ends our lesson. I'll be waiting your answer until 11:15 or ngayong umaga lamang. So thank you and God bless everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. Thank you po.